Hey there again. It's Tuesday, October the 27th, and it's still raining. So John and I had some extra time. We wanted to go ahead and share with you some of the things that we've learned over our playing days playing at clubs. And we also wanted to take this opportunity to give you some pointers on court etiquette.
That's right.
John, why don't you start us off and let us know when people arrive at the courts, how they're going to enter the courts.
Well, when you arrive at the courts, if there's no one playing, you can do anything you want pretty much. But let's say we have players playing. We have, two players playing singles here, and this is your court that you're trying to get to. And the entry point to the courts, for instance, at our club, or this could be any public park or anything, usually there's a sidewalk around the court. You'll come down the sidewalk. You avoid entering the court where someone's playing, okay? What you'll do is you come around and find and look for the nearest gate to that court. Now, in some situations like ours here at the University Club, we don't have the wind screens up. So walking behind the fence, you can actually be a distraction to the players playing. So the courteous thing to do, what would you do, Jay?
Typically, you want to wait until on this court of play, the point is over, and then you can walk behind with your opponent, or if you're by yourself, to the next court, and then stop, because there may be play here on the next court. So it's always good to just stop, let the point be played so you're not a distraction behind the fence, and then walk accordingly down the sidewalk.
That's right.
One other thing that comes up is we've got two courts of play, and you're trying to get maybe to the third court. And what we want you to do is, before entering these gates, we prefer that you let the game finish. And that gives them a chance to have 30 seconds, either a minute and a half to switch sides or exchange the balls from one side to the other so you can go onto your court. That's just a common tennis etiquette and courtesy for the people that are playing.
And then once you're playing, once you're on the court, you're going to try to be as good a neighbor as possible. So if your opponent's ball rolls onto your court, you're going to pick it up and give it back to them, but you'll want to wait until they have finished their point, or they actually call for the ball. Sometimes it's a first serve that they hit that hits the net cord and bounces off into your court. They don't want that ball back right then. They'll want to wait until after their point's over. So hold on to that ball, just be patient, and hopefully they do the same thing for you.
One of the other things, John, I think comes up as we're playing is what do we do once we leave the courts? And when you think about that, we just ask that if you do see some balls that are behind you, or balls that may be at the net, or some loose balls, that you either put them in our gray bin for other members to use, or that you keep the courts very clean, maybe even cleaner than what you came up and found them.
Yeah. Picking up any trash that you might have left behind. Cone cups tend to blow around pretty easily on the court, so try to find the receptacle to, is that the right word?
Yeah, the trash receptacle.
Yeah, the trash receptacle. Try to find the trash receptacle to put them in.
Trash can, yeah.
Trash
Anyway.
can, yeah.
You know, this happens a lot too, is with all the noise at the University Club, we tend to watch, and we're watching real close to the fences. It's also very courteous to just remember to keep your voices at a normal conversation, rather than yelling or screaming, or so that's going to be very important.
Really?
Yeah. So John, you're going to
Jay,
have to lower your voice.
No, wait. Don't yell, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what we look for, and we hope that we can instill at our club that the court etiquette is something that everybody takes seriously, and so they can have a really good, enjoyable experience when they're playing tennis here.
All right. I hope that clears some things up for y'all.
And any questions, you can always email John French, and his mobile is... No, anyway.
Thanks for watching. For more videos, click on Jay's teeth.
He's maybe single.
I smell Irish Spring.